Good morning, Oliver here from Mansell McTaggart. You joined me right in the centre of Billingshurst village today. We're here to come and have a look at this fantastic 3-bedroom semi-detached house you can see behind me. This is in Pine Close. It's in a really central position to the village, so super convenient for access to the shops, high street, train station, etc. And as you can see, this one's got huge potential to extend to the side as well. It's got a really great plot, so can't wait to show you around this one. Let's go inside and have a look. Okay, so I'll just give you a quick tour of the outside before we head indoors. This is Pine Close. This is a cul-de-sac just off of Rowan Drive. As I mentioned, right in the centre of Billingshurst village. I'm just going to zoom in there because you can just see the church spire of St Mary's Church, which is located right in the middle of Billingshurst village. So that just gives you an idea of how close we are to the centre of the village. Pine Close is just a really nice mix. As I mentioned, cul-de-sac, all 3-bedroom, semi-detached houses. Some may have been extended potentially because they offer great plots, and the one we're coming to have a look at is tucked away right in the corner, so it's a great position. It's number 10. It's the one with the yellow cladding. You can see the right hand side, a semi-detached house, so you can see it's got a really great frontage, loads of off-road parking, but you can see just where the sort of line in the grass is. You can see obviously where the there's huge potential to add further off-road parking, and that leads up to the garage, which is a single garage with up and over door. But I'll show you behind that hedge when we go into the garden. Just remember this spot here, because the garden actually is a real super feature of this house. The sort of first pedestrian door you can see to the left of the garage is actually just access into the side passageway, but obviously it's worth really just pointing out that there's absolutely huge potential to extend over the side of this house into the garage potentially. It wouldn't eat into the garden at all. The garden is a great size, so great opportunity to do a really substantial extension, almost doubling the size of the footprint of this house. So good opportunity for those who are looking, maybe have growing families and looking for those sort of longer term opportunities as well. So hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea of the outside. Let's pop inside and have a proper look around. Okay, so come on in. So you can see we enter into a small entrance hall, which has got a parquet floor and does a bit of a dog leg around this cupboard. So there's a bit of a coat hanging space here, and then a handy storage cupboard where you can see you've got the electric meter as well. And then from there, we lead into a really large sitting room located at the front. So as you can see, that's got really nice solid fuel burner there. Got these lovely big windows. So you've got 3 massive windows, lots of natural light coming in here, and that obviously just gives a nice view over the cul-de-sac to the front. You see it's a nice big room this. So loads of space for all the furniture, and I imagine some use could be made of the understairs section there, so potentially you could block that in, put some storage in there. Obviously stairs leading up to the first floor. And then we have at the back of the house, kitchen diner set up. There is a small partition there which you can see sort of separating the kitchen area to this sort of dining space here. I imagine most people probably look to remove that and it just create a bit more of an open plan layout, perhaps put breakfast bar or island in there. The kitchen itself though, really good condition, so good quality units. Again, all the windows in good order, and you've got a nice view from the kitchen over the rear. In terms of appliances here, we've got double oven, we've got obviously the inset electric hob. There's space for white goods, being full-size dishwasher, washing machine, and I don't know if you already saw, got freestanding fridge freezer there, lots of storage. And again, in this dining section here, you've got another window to the rear and then a door leading out to the side passage. So I'll show you outside properly in a moment. So at the top of the landing, it's actually a really big landing, very generous. We've got a central airing cupboard here, so with the water tank, as you'd expect to see. And you have got a window off the landing as well. Obviously worth mentioning that it's big enough that if you wanted to do a loft conversion, you could easily make this work by having a return staircase leading up there. So across the back you can see we've got these two rooms, being the WC and actually a shower room. We do quite often see these two rooms knocked into one, but as it stands, the shower room has been refitted. So as you can see, good choice of tiles and units here. Quite a large window, and then we've got a corner shower cubicle just here. But of course, that wall potentially could be removed, and obviously that would just create a very big space. So you just got the WC at this end, so it could be reconfigured potentially if required. And then 3 bedrooms. So this is the bedroom at the rear, so a nice size double room. So again, you've got fitted double wardrobe there. And let me give you an idea of what we're looking at onto. So it's quite a nice elevated view here. So you can see I'll just zoom in, this footpath to the rear leads over towards what's known locally as Jubilee Field. So great for walking. If you have a dog, that's absolutely perfect. But the outlook is actually, quite pretty to the rear. And obviously you can see the rear garden there. And then to the front, we have 2 bedrooms. So again, the larger of the two. So again, another good sized double room here. Again, just worth pointing out, you've got the fitted double wardrobe. And again, 2 lovely big windows. So that's just overlooking the cul-de-sac. And the 3rd and final bedroom, which again is a very good size for a 3rd bedroom. So comfortable single, but again you have got a good cupboard here, so plenty of storage as well. And again you've got the same aspect over the front. Okay, so moving outside, so we come straight onto the small path and patio. You can see here we've got side access leading straight to the driveway. You can see we've got a rear pedestrian door and a bit of storage there. So the door leading into the garage, which is a single garage with up and over door. But the big feature of the house really is the size of the plot. It doesn't look much from the back of the property, but have a look at this as I turn around. So the garden is particularly big on this corner, goes right over into this section, gets particularly wide at this point. So you've got this absolutely fantastic sized plot. Get right to this corner, there's a small footpath here. So I'll show you, lean back to the house. So the house is crying out for an extension on this side, but equally you come up to this shed. So again, you've got a good storage shed there. Path continues. You've actually got more garden area up here. There's an additional section of garden. So the other side of this hedge leads back onto the driveway. But you've also got this other little garden room here. As you can see, there's a small electric heater in, flooring. Great little home office. As you can see, that's got a window straight back onto that driveway as well. Okay, so that's it. That is number 10 Pine Close, right in the centre of Billingshurst Village. Hopefully you like what you see, but of course if you have any questions or want to know more, please don't hesitate to get in touch.